Hey folks, welcome to Opals NZ. Today we have a couple of interesting pieces for you. One piece is from Coober Pedy and one's from Lightning Ridge. I actually just picked these up while I was at the Opal Festival, so yeah, let's have a look. This is the main piece we'll be cutting today. And it's a piece of Coober Pedy. It's a very unusual stone. I'm quite looking forward to this. Yeah, and it's a darker base with it's a bit of clarity to it, so hopefully it should have a bit of depth of colour once I get it polished up. There's some red and blue and a bit of green there, but I think the red and blue sits under there, but we won't know until we go around the sides. So that's going to be interesting. It's sort of naturally looks like a fairly square shape, so quite possibly end up being a cushion cut. Yeah, I'm not sure what side I'll face it from, but my hunch is that probably this side. And the other bit, which is I'm just chucking this in because it's an emergency triage situation. It has a crack in it. This is a piece of Lightning Ridge, sort of dark crystal. It's not super bright, but it's got quite a nice pattern. It's almost like a jigsaw pattern there. Also, I have a gemfish. Just got this as well at the Opal Festival. So I'll do a review of this. I'm going to do a video of the Opal Festival, will be my next video. And I'll do a review of this gemfish, but I can tell you it's good. I'll do a proper review next video. But yeah, this here, if we have a look with the gemfish, we can see that crack there. So the gemfish is showing that crack up even with the light on. It's showing up a bit better, but that crack is not too deep. It's slightly deeper on this side, and then it peters out on the other side. So I'll lose a bit of height as it stands. If we weigh that, I would say it's probably about 3 carats. 4.5 carats. So, but apart from that little crack in the top, that will take quite a bit of weight because crack, you know, even though it's only a probably not even a mil deep, it'll still take quite a bit of that material away. So we might lose a carat. But apart from that, I mean, it's pretty much clean. There's very little sand. So hopefully we should end up with at least 2 carats, 2 to 3 carats, hopefully. And this piece, we have a look at this with the gemfish. You can see it's skin to skin color, and it's pretty transparent, and it's going to go to a smoky grey body tone. So hopefully it cuts quite an interesting dark crystal. It's probably not going to be super bright, but it'll be quite nice, quite a nuanced kind of smoky stone. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh sorry, I just weighed this piece up. This is 11.16 carats, so just over 11 carats. So being skin to skin colour, not a lot of wastage on this one, hopefully. So we could get a 5 carat cushion cut, hopefully, something like that. So let's do it. Start with this piece first. Alright, so we'll start with this piece. And look around the edges a little bit first. Going to have to sort of take it down a bit and then check it again with a torch. Cost me $100 this piece, so I'm hoping that crack comes out. Now the gemfish is waterproof. Okay, you can see that crack. It's already come out at that end, and at the deeper end, down where my thumb is there, you can see it's still there, so I'll keep going. Wow, that gemfish is awesome. Hang on, where was that? Get sidetracked. There. So it's just coming down here. I'll just take that side down a little bit. What that did. Oh yeah, I can see it going all the way across there. Alright, we've got more that needs to come off. I think that may have got it. Let's dry it out and have a look. Okay. Yep. Clean as a whistle. Excellent. Right, well that was easy enough. So just shape it up now. It looks cleaner and brighter from this side. There's a bit of potch on this side, so I will face it from this direction, which is excellent because the sides already come in a little bit there on this side. So when I do my setting edge, that will mean less wastage, facing it from this side. If I could do a rounded triangle, maybe. Let's see. And sand goes in a little bit there, and I'll need to get rid of all that. I'm going to leave that one for now, figure out what to do with it. At least I got the crack out, so don't have to worry about it cracking further. Right, now this one. So first up I'll just clean around the edges. Nice colour there. The bars are all running up, so I'll be worried about what would happen there. I'll just take this side down a little bit and see what happens. This side, that's just potch there, so I can safely take that down. So this is the best colour, I think. That's pretty good too. I think it's just a wee bit brighter there and a bit redder. But that bar, the good colour sits just there, and then it wedges really thin, and then it comes across. Then it dips down like that. Oops. It dips down like that. So that's where a really nice colour is sitting, right there. And then this one is actually starting to show through some really, really nice red pattern there, which is this bar. It's a bit mixed up on this side. It's easier to see from this side. So that section there, that's botch. That's what's ruining my one big stone. So the options are to slice through there and then orient that stone just up a fraction and a fraction over this way as well, and go for a little cushion cut there, probably about 2 carats, and then take this one down and get another little cushion cut there, which would probably be pretty similar in size. In fact, because that wedge is so thin, I'll probably slice it a little bit further this way, right down the middle. Whoops. Right down the middle. Yep, about there. That's what I'll do. All right, let's do it. All right, slice. Yeah, pretty much as I expected. Now my biggest concern is this corner here where that bar is very thin. I need to bring that top in a little bit anyway. Not bad, but not as good as that. Pretty nice, eh? That's ready for the dopstick. This bit. So we'll try and get that colour going right across. There we go. Getting a slightly higher dome on this stone. Nice. Alright, it's probably better from that side. Let's do a double-sided. There we go. So you can see why I was keen to keep that colour rather than going for a bigger stone that looked like that. Because that's a full level of brightness difference right there. Yeah. They're pretty similar actually. You could almost make a pair. Almost. This one's just a bit nicer though. Not bad. Not bad. Right, just quickly shape this up into something. Alright, let's go for a circle. Got a nice thin bar just sitting on top. A flat domed stone. Ready for the dopstick. Damn it. We have a crack going right through the best colour on the thin side. Right there. So I'm not going to be able to get that out very easily. Well, that looks pretty shallow. You can see it goes below the colour bar there. You can see it without the torch. Yep, so I'm going to have to bring that in and make it a thinner cushion cut. Let's jump back on the wheel. Alright, back on the wheel. Let's get this scratch out. It's got it. She's out now pretty much. Tiny little remnant of it there, but that'll polish out. We lost the colour there. So I'll bring it in a scooch more go, a bit smaller. Alrighty, so we're done, and these are our 3 stones. Pretty happy with the results. Unfortunately, this is the I think the best gem out of the bunch, and it had to come down in size a little bit. I had to bring it in, as you saw with that crack. I think I just saw another crack. What? Oh no. Yep. Okie dokie. Damn it. Oh, that's a shame. I'll have a look at the stones anyway. Yeah, so that it faced really quite nicely. I call that a B3 in brightness. It has flagstone and chaff. It has some really strong flashes of gold and orange and hints of red, and some purple and even blue as well. Yeah, it's a really nice stone. It is directional, but I have to recut it to get rid of that crack, so it's going to come down in weight. But I mean, the colour is pretty good, so let's see what it weighs. 1.47 carats. Okay, so by the time I cut that crack out, it'll probably be a carat. A little cushion cut, make a beautiful ringstone. So yeah, I'm not sure of the price on that until I recut it. As it is there, if it wasn't cracked, I was thinking sort of around the $500 mark. That one. And then this one is the other half, which came out pretty good. This is double-sided, this one. Oh, sorry, yeah, this one here It does have colour on the back, as you can see, but it's yeah, got some dead spot in that corner there, just there. But it does have a bit of colour on the back. Oh, and I wanted to point out something actually on this stone. Look at that. See those little squares? So it's quite interesting. Hints of potential Harlequin sort of pattern. Obviously it's not Harlequin, but this material's obviously got a bit of potential to produce Harlequin. You can sort of see it there. Thought that was quite interesting. But this is the main facing side, which is flagstone and chaff, and a bit of rolling kind of ribbon stuff in there. Yeah, so back to this one. So this is a double-sided gem, and I mean this side is brighter, but it's green with multicolored, but predominantly green. And then this side is red and blue, but it's not quite as bright. It's kind of a pinfire pattern there, which is quite nice. And this stone's a bit bigger. I mean, it's dealer's choice really. Whoever buys it would be able to pick what side they want to use as the face in their jewellery. Please actually make a comment and tell me which side you like the most, because I'm really don't know. If I was to, I'd probably go for this side, to be honest. It's not as bright, but just that pinfire pattern is really quite eye-catching, and it's got red and blue. So that's the side I'd go for probably, but let me know what you guys think. And that one is 1.73 carats. Oh, so price-wise, 1.73 carats. Again, probably around the $400 to $500 for that. And then lastly, this one, which is a B2. These are both B3s. This is a B2, and I managed to keep that colour on the top. A very thin bar all the way around. You can see that potch sort of through, because it's very much a crystal, but you can see it's sort of a milky looking layer in the middle, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a dark crystal, very transparent. B2, I paid $100 for this piece, and to be honest, it's probably all it's worth cut. Maybe 150. That is 2.3 carats, so yeah, maybe 150 to 200 for that one. It's quite nice. So yeah, that's the stones. Not a bad outcome apart from the blinking crack in that one. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.